Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day, I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4, phone don't do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go, Miami. Let's fucking go, Chicago. Let's fucking go, Demo. Let's fucking go, Houston. Let's fucking go, Atlanta. Let's fucking go, Tokyo. Let's fucking go, Brazil. Let's fucking go, London. Let's fucking go, South Africa. Let's fucking go, Korea. Let's fucking go, New York. Let's fucking go, Toronto. Let's fucking go, Paris. Let's fucking go, Nigeria. Let's fucking go, DC. Let's fucking go, LA. Let's fucking go, trees, new beach. We be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece. Catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry. Grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, be what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, yeah.
Man, that red light take me out every freaking time. Every time I get caught at a red light, I get kicked out. It is Wednesday morning. We are live. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Good morning, and good morning. That damn red light kicked my ass out every time. If I get caught there, just know I'm going to get kicked off. Straight on. I wanted to run it at one point. But I was like, I got to be safe. I can't run this red light. And I know it's going to mess with my stuff. I come through there and the light ain't red, I go through. It don't bother. But if I get caught at the red light too long, baby, that's it. That's it. Anyway, today is July 2nd, 2025. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? This year breezing right on by. Next thing you know, I'll be at BravoCon. I'll be down there at the BravoCon. Before you know it. Next trip on the books. BravoCon, here we come. Yes, yes, yes. So, y'all all right this morning? If you're under the sound of my voice, should have already liked the video. Like the video. Shout out to all the lady mods in the building and those not in the building, okay? Because I love each and every one of you. Shout out to all the members of this great channel. Thank you for your continued support. And all the tea talking chatters, okay? Those in the bushes, and hey, shout out to those in the wacky weeds too. All right, we accept and acknowledge your view as well. So thank you very much. We appreciate you. Drop on down in the chat and say hi sometime. Anyway, let's see. We at the 6-minute mark. We got a little bit to talk about this morning, y'all. We got a little bit to talk about this morning. Something soft we can talk about this morning is things like that. And I guess we can, when they want to be seen, when they want you to talk about them, y'all know what it is. It's a setup. You know how they do it. I'm going to be here this time. You know what I'm saying? Bring your drone or bring your whatever you got. And, you know, you can get the photos first exclusive. Y'all know how they do. Y'all know how they do. So I don't know if it was one of those things or somebody just happened to be out there with a drone and seen that it was Haley and the boy and took the pictures and sold them to the paparazzi. See, I don't know which one it was. But what I do know is somebody telling me to put that banner up, so let me do that. Thank you. What I do know is this. She's beautiful. And he looked like he enjoying himself with her. That's what I know. That's what I know. And I bet you in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, somebody from his camp or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that is. They'll be out here and they'll have everything bad to say about her. But there she is, just as beautiful as she want to be. Beautiful little black. People keep calling this child a little mermaid. Now, I know she the little mermaid, but she a grown-ass woman, too. Okay, so there she is. There's Miss Holly. She out on the boat enjoying herself, okay? And she is not alone, okay? She got another nice... He's a nice-looking man to me. Some girls was calling him funny-looking. I don't think he's funny-looking at all. But his you know, he got a little bit of money, and he into making... He in the entertainment business, too. Making music and shit. So, I mean, hey... Let this girl live, okay? Let her live. She out here having a good old time. Don't have no more children now, girl. Don't you get pregnant now. You already seen how that worked out. Don't do that. Yeah, he's very successful, but she don't need no babies right now. No babies. And don't let him talk you into it. No, girl. Unless he put a ring on it now. Now, if you become his wife, that's something different. If he wife you up, now that's something different. If he wifing you up. But if he not going to put no ring on it now, don't you do it, okay? Wrap it up. But there they are, y'all. They out there having a good old time out there, you know, and people want to know how she can live her life and DDG can't see the baby. Well, let me tell y'all what it is. It's this thing called the court system. And somebody in the court system said, guess what? They have enough reason that they don't want your ass around the baby. And that's what it is. And there's nothing you can do about it. You might want to try, but it's really nothing you can do about them courts. Once you get tied up in them courts, then you get tied up in them courts, okay? That's what it is. You get tied up in them courts, okay? So, Shout out to Holly this morning, Haley. I always say her name. I want to call her Holly Berry, but um, Haley Bailey. Shout out to Haley Bailey. Okay, girl, go ahead and get your man. Let's hope he put a ring on it too. I like to see him put a ring on it. All right. In other news, y'all, Tokyo, Toni, and Shamar is going back and forth, and I know a lot of y'all don't like Shamar, but his ass gives me laughs for days. I'm sorry, not sorry. I like his little crazy ass. Okay, so let's listen to their little argument. It's gonna be real quick.
Shamar, please shut the fuck up. Not only is your back bad, your brain is.
Girl, and talking y'all Tony, you can't be talking about nobody with a bump on your eye, girl. You already getting old, mama. I'm gonna need you to calm down, China mama. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Cause I don't know who you think you're talking to, little old ass bitch. But you might want to calm down now. I was gonna spare you, but it's like I can't spare you. Cause it's like you just popping it. You pimple face, mouth looking motherfucking old ass, wrinkle ass, motherfucking lame duck face, looking crack looking head ass bitch. Don't you ever think you finna motherfucking try me, Tokyo Toni. Do you really want the problems with me, bitch? Cause you don't. Now don't tell me shut up. You shut your old ass up. Hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I know I should laugh, y'all. But did that motherfucker say crack, head? I'm sorry, y'all. Why? Why, Shamar? Why? He said, you get old. You already getting old. I said, what the fuck? Tokyo ain't that old. I mean, she is old in the scheme of, going at him. I feel like, I mean, she not no content creator, nothing, but Tokyo who she is, and she gonna go at people. But I just feel like he is a child. Really, he's a child. Now I do talk about him too, but I ain't no big ass star or nothing. I ain't, he probably ain't never gonna see my damn video. You know what I'm saying? You probably never see my video. Shamar said, I was going to spare you, but I'm not going to spare you, okay? I was going to spare you, but I'm not going to spare you now, okay? I changed my mind, ho, and so now I'm about to read you down, Shamar said. Oh, my God, that boy just keeps me in stitches, y'all. He keeps me in stitches. Now, I'm going to tell you another boy. He don't keep me in stitches, but he keeps me in... I don't even know what kind of word I want to use for me puzzled, because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Ray J. Why is Ray J always in some bullshit? Like, do he need medication, or, did somebody miss something when he was coming? Something ain't right. He mixing the alcohol. Something ain't right, y'all, with Ray J, in my opinion. Last time I checked, we had him out here talking about Suki. Y'all know he was going crazy, talking about tasting her and all that crazy stuff. Then he turned around, he was on the thing. He said he was with Sexy Red. Then he turned around, he said him and Princess was the best. This boy crazy. Then he told the little boy Kai he want to spend a night and sleep in the bed with them. He want to have sleepovers and shit. Didn't we talk about grown men having sleepovers? Why in the did y'all having sleepovers? Huh? What's that all about? But anyway, he wanted to have sleep. Yesterday, I saw a clip of Ray J. And y'all, he with that, and I'ma say it, and I don't care who get mad. Just my opinion over here. He talk with your girl. He with that fake ass Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. And I say that because how in the hell you out here sitting on podcasts telling men how they ain't no good for how they treat their wives, and telling men how they ain't no good because they running from woman to woman, and then as soon as Cardi and Offset announced that they are done or that they broke up, you jump in Offset's DMs or claim he was in yours, one or the two. You over there on Jason Lee gloating about the fact that this womanizing man done popped in your DMs and y'all be chatting just for him to come out and say you was thirsty. Oh, water much? Yeah, that lady. That's who Ray J with. Then he supposed to be going over there getting some help because he do need help. Something is wrong with Ray J. I'm telling y'all. He on the camera. He trying to stream. How you trying to stream if you supposed to be over there getting help? I'm so damn confused with Ray J. When you go to the therapist, do you take your camera? Because I don't take mine.
Dr. Brian coming over, a lot of people are telling me, okay, just talk to somebody and just, you know what I'm saying, let them know what you're going through. So Dr. Brian is here, and I know, you know, y'all seen her work and how real she be keeping it. Dr. Brian, how you doing?
Hey Ray, how you doing?
I know I got the phone on record, but Dr. Brian about to help me right now, and
okay.
You know, everybody need help.
Okay, well, hold on, Ray, but we're not going to do this publicly.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do it. We can't have a bottle. We can't drink. We're not doing it publicly.
Okay.
So you're not about to.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut.
So there's no.
I'm gonna cut the camera,
cut.
But I'm gonna keep y'all updated, and I just wanted to show y'all, like, yo,
Ray, camera off, bottle down.
High as Cootie Brown, Tay. He look high as Cootie Brown. First of all, how you going to therapy like that? Okay, she should have some type of clause, some type of rule. Don't come up in here intoxicated. When people get intoxicated, they do strange things, ma'am. So you should make sure your clients know that you are a professional and not to come see you, or you will not come and see them when they are intoxicated. That's not making sense if you there to help him. Houseway, how is that making sense? He coming up in there zooted and booted. Okay? Suited and booted. All right? Now, I seen another little clip this morning that kind of ticked. I knew it was coming.
I'm on my way to the hospital right now. I'm in the ambulance right now. PD. Yeah, he caught me asleep in the chair, man. Hit me across the head with the gun. I called him a snitch when Twisted Black came home.
His hair.
Yeah, he mad for snitching and me calling him a snitch. You know, won't nobody publicly call him a snitch but me.
You want me to tell this one?
Yeah. So he's mad about me publicly shaming him.
They're gonna say you go with this vest too.
Oh, you think Ray J is spiraling from Whitney? Why? Because people keep bringing it up. Or you think he's spiraling because you like a lot of other people think he gave Whitney something, and now it's haunting him. Is that what it is? You think that? Alex and Marcus. And I had Kelly in it because it was Kelly's event, and I kind of felt like Kelly had something to do with it. But I'm not so sure now that Kelly was in the mix of keeping it going in the manner that it did after listening to Alex's video. Now Giorgio, if y'all know Giorgio, he's another blogger. He breaks lots of stories and he be up in the know of it all. And at first he was saying, you know, he believed that it was Phaedra. So now he's even came out and he's had to acknowledge that this guy Alex, he has the receipts. His receipts are receipting. He is, I feel like he authentic. He had text messages from the day after the event. He had too much stuff. He had too much knowledge. He had too many receipts not to believe what the young man is saying. So for me, I'm vested in what he's saying because I just believe him. The receipts don't lie. He reached out to Phaedra right away. All of this stuff happened right away. It's not like he later on said, oh, let me make up this story. This boy in real time was like, I don't like the way y'all doing this. And I'm going to let Phaedra know what's going on. Okay? Went out of his way to get in touch with Phaedra. And then, not only did he go out of his way to get in touch with Phaedra, he went there to the gala to stand 10 toes down in what he said and what has occurred. And they did not play anything that he said because y'all gonna hear him say that he told Angela that they was lying on Phaedra. All right, so I have the sound bites this morning because y'all know my darn internet acting up. But after the day, we be big. I'm so mad at myself. I got to really do better with my emails and stuff. Because I would have saw that email that said, you got one more step. Okay, where's my sound at?
Reason, but my phone doesn't hit. So Alex then goes on to message Angela after saying, did you send the guy in the white Mercedes SUV?
Okay, I had to get over chat. Okay.
I'm going to start off by giving a special thank you to the Geo, who has been super critical of me this last week, saying that I'm a liar and calling me out on all of these things. But I appreciate this post that he posted tonight.
Shared that got everyone so wild was this partial screenshot of his DMs with Angela, but oddly enough, Alex didn't want to share the full thread for whatever reason. But
my phone doesn't hit.
So Alex then goes on to message Angela after saying, did you send the guy in the white Mercedes SUV to my job to intimidate my boss? Now you can pause to read the purple bubble as Angela. Alex says, my boss said that the guy said he was hired by you and Charles to say that Charles was in the restaurant both times with his daughters. Angela responds, what? That doesn't even make sense. Then Alex says, so is it a lie? You see, Angela says, y'all at least need to get the lie together. Please, this is crazy. Alex says, that's the thing. It's not a lie. And I'm not accusing you of anything, but I know if someone was hired to come.
So boom, Angela, I asked you flat out, did you send the guy in the Mercedes to my job to intimidate my boss? You said, excuse me, who, what, where? I don't know what you're talking about. But then on the episode, you said you got some people who don't play. I believe that was your words. I quote. I got some people who don't play about me. So you sent some people to see about us. So you knew exactly what I was talking about when I flat out asked you, did you send this guy to our restaurant to threaten us and rough us up to get us to change the story and say that Charles was in the restaurant with his daughters? But anyways, back to part 4. So as I was saying, at this point, Phaedra has invited me, Angela has invited Marcus through Drew, and it's the Friday of the gala, and we are all there. So boom, we're at the gala, and it is a long night for me because I get there at 6. And then the actual event and ceremony and them honoring people lasted for what felt like an eternity. But I think the point before it ends, I step out, go outside, and then an altercation ensues between me and Charles Oakley, and he has me thrown out by security. So, I'm going to start off by giving a special thank you to...
That's part one. And let me sum it up, because I have to speed it up, and I couldn't upload it so you can visually see it. Okay, so part one, he's talking about Angela sending someone to the restaurant to intimidate them. Remember, when she was over on Carlos King's channel, she did say she has a way of making people tell her things, right? So she sent somebody to the job to threaten them to change their story about Charles from him being with one woman at the restaurant to him being with their daughters. They wanted them to change the story and say that Charles was with his daughters. And they sent somebody over to that restaurant. He got the text. He's showing the text that, hey, I reached out to Angela and this is what I said to Angela. So y'all, Angela is in this thing so deep. Then when she texts him back and forth and she's saying, oh, she don't know what he's talking about. She does on the episode say that she sent somebody to see about those people. So Angela, you did do it. Oh my God, girl, I had such high hopes for Angela, y'all. This is so disappointing. And then he says that him and Charles had an altercation and he was put out. And no doubt he was put out because he did not agree to do what Marcus did. And what Marcus did was go and say, hey, it was Phaedra who conjured all of this up. So as we heard in part 1, 2, and 3, that Marcus flipped the script because Angela asked him to. Okay? But Alex, who not going along with the bullshit, he gets kicked out of the venue. Okay? That was part 1. Child, this a whole goddamn mess. This a whole mess, I tell you.
For the first time in my experience in this whole thing, acknowledges me and stops and it's pretty much like, hey, he's a part of the storyline. We'll handle this. That guy from production walks away. Security walks away. I'm standing down there, just pretty much told to wait. So I'm sitting down there for about 25, 30 minutes. I'm over it at this point. It's probably going on about 10, 10:30. And I'm like, all right, I'm going back upstairs to be like, look, I got to get out of here. So as I get up to the top of the stairs and I'm rounding the corner, none other than the Angela Oakley is rounding the other corner of the ballroom. And we are now walking towards each other. So she points all the way across. You, get over here. And gladly. So as I walk over to her and follow her over, it is this scene that you guys didn't see in the episode where all the women are sitting down on the sofa in the ballroom, where Angela was there standing, Drew was there standing, Marcus was there telling whatever he was telling. And she was like, tell them right now that Phaedra sent y'all. And I go, no, Phaedra didn't. I said, you two did this finger motion pointing to her and Drew. And it was basically like, the two of you told me to say it was Phaedra. Drew then, of course, chimes in, I don't know you. I've never met you a day in my life. She calls it acting, we call it lying, whatever. But Angela at that point then kind of starts to like spiral and she gets upset and she's just getting angry. And then at this point she's like threatening and just getting real nasty. I mean, she's just getting real nasty at this point. And she's like, why would I do this? And I was like, I don't know, you wouldn't have a moment with Phaedra. I don't know. So then I want someone to mention in this moment of her spiraling and being angry, this was then the only other time production steps in. And this is kind of what caused me to just be like, let me get out of here. In the heat of Angela being upset and angry and going off, she goes to start threatening people, threatening to have me fucked up, again, referring to those people she got that don't play about her, threatening Marcus. Then she makes some really disgusting comments about my marriage being fake. And then she calls me a fucking faggot. And that's when the production was like, Angela, you got to chill out. They stopped cameras. They're like, hey, you can't talk like this. And in the midst of all this craziness, commotion, I'm like, I gotta get out. But again, I don't want to get in my feelings on that because I spiraled out about that on the internet last year in real time. You guys can go and find all of that because it's still out there because the internet never dies. So that's it. There you have it. That was the end of the gala because at that point I'm gone, crashed out on the internet, it's over. But I do want to say, I want to get on to Angela because Angela came on this season. Angela killed the season and she held her head high and wore that crown of, the best newbie with such grace and elegance and just came off as just so honest and transparent. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, Angela was running this whole thing like Suge Knight. He's escorting me out. As I'm being escorted out.
That man said Angela was running this whole thing like Suge Knight. Y'all, Drew and Angela he said. Angela came up to him, said something about they were saying it was Phaedra. He said, no, you wanted me to say it was Phaedra. You and Drew wanted me to say that. Man, can y'all believe Angela? I'm so disappointed. If ever I was disappointed. He may sound one way, but I can tell you right now that this boy got receipts for every single thing that he said. Like just now, he said he spiraled out on the internet when that shit happened in real time. He got the receipts to prove it. He has the texts. They're right there. I might come back on tonight and show the text and all that stuff. They in the video. Oh, you can also go to his page and see it for yourself. It's over there. Alexander, excuse me. Yeah, go over there and check it out. I'm telling you. I think he's legit. I don't think that no lies are being told from this young man, unfortunately. I don't think no lies are being told. He has too many texts in real time. See, if he had texts with other dates on them and stuff like that, this man got texts for like immediately after this event. He went into action trying to let Phaedra know, hey, they about to set you up. You need to know this. I don't want to see you lose your job. He told them that it wasn't right because of that. Like, how y'all going to do this to her? This could cause her to lose her job. All of that. Oh, me neither, Temple of Blue. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why a lot of, gay men feel like it's okay, and I think it's because, and I was talking about this the other day. This is crazy. I'm glad you brought that up. I was talking about this the other day with my girlfriend. The word be. And I'm going to tell you my opinion. Women use it so loosely with each other sometimes. So it loses its when you use it so much that people start to get desensitized to the word. And I think I didn't even, when he said it, I didn't even hear it. Because I'm kind of getting desensitized to it. Women call each other that so much that the word is becoming a term of endearment instead of what it's supposed to. So they use Phaedra as a scapegoat, but why? I don't know if they wanted to get rid of Phaedra or if Angela just wanted to spar with Phaedra. Because here's the thing. When Carlos King asked her, right? When Carlos King asked her, why do you think Phaedra did this to you? This lady said, why not? Who else? She wouldn't go with Britt, and she ain't gonna go with Kelly. Who else? Yeah, she was popping her shit. Like, she was making people think that he and Phaedra, this OG, was coming at her. And to me, she did that. This lady went over there on that large platform and sit there and told a lie that done went viral, right? Messing with Phaedra's reputation, saying that this lady done, after she done been benched for 7 years, as Andy say, been benched for 7 years. Here she try to come back. And this is the thanks that Bravo get. They give you a job. They bring you on. Okay? They bring you on. And this is what you do. I feel like that's just foul to me. In my opinion. Sorry. Not sorry. But yeah. That's not good. So let's see. Was it a part 3? I think it was 3. I had three videos that go with this shit. Here's the last piece of it.
However, the part that's disappointing me the most is that as soon as I start telling the truth and call you out for the truth, you and your PR team resort back to your day one tactics of bullying people and holding things over people's head and paying off your payola bloggers to go back to pushing this narrative about Marcus's past. And that's not cool. So as I said, you know, you've got all your conversations, I've got all the conversations, and we can put them all out there. I'm fine with that. But what I'm not fine with is you sitting here trying to use somebody's past to strong arm them into saying or going along with whatever it is because you want to deflect from what's going on. So let's just be honest. Because we all have a past, so that's just not fair. Allegedly. Okay, so here we go with part 4. And I'm going to try to wrap all of this up in part 4.
So, there you go. No sound. Do we not have sound? I don't think that's karma's CDW. Karma don't look like that. Karma is not somebody setting you up. You know what I mean? Karma is real. When people say karma is real, it is real. And some shit gonna come back to you. But not, I don't feel like when somebody sets you up like that and lie on your name, I don't think that's karma. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Never mind. Never mind. You saying just like she lied on Kandi, now somebody lying on her. I get it. I get it now. Sometimes it takes a little longer. But I get it. You're right. I get what you're saying now. Karma. What goes around comes around. If you can do it to somebody, then somebody can do it to you. Yep. Right, Tara. Right. I honestly think all of them are telling lies. Jamie said all of them are telling lies. I think they all tell lies. Yeah, but in this instance, I'm a believe them receipts that I seen. I'm gonna believe the receipts that I seen. And I tell you another thing that I believe in is eye contact. I believe in eye contact, and this man never looks away. He's always looking at the camera. He's telling the truth. To me, he's telling the truth. This guy's telling the truth. To me, I really do believe so. Yeah, I do. I never believed Phaedra did it, and I always thought that Angela was acting. If you go back and watch that scene, like, she is acting. She's not being real. And then how is it that when your husband is telling somebody that they gotta leave, you protect them? You want to keep them around because he ain't said what you needed him to say yet. Right? So you protect him against your husband. You let him put one boy out because you knew that one was going to tell the truth. So you allowed him to put Alex out because Alex was going to be standing on 10 toes and let you know that no, Phaedra did not tell them that. So you let him put Alex out because Alex was in your way. But you allowed him, matter of fact, went against him. You went against your husband, strongly against your husband, so that Marcus could stay inside the gala because you needed Marcus to complete your lie. You needed Marcus to come in there and sit down in front of the ladies and say, Phaedra did it. That's what you needed. That's exactly what you needed. And I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. Yeah, Angela did put out text messages. What's the date of her text messages? And tell Angela put out the whole call. She got to put out the whole call. if she put out a 15-minute call, because on this call that is recorded on both sides, Angela can be heard telling the boy how they need to set it up. That's why they only give us a small snippet of the call. Because after they planned it all, then they had a conversation. Audrey says, at this point, I don't believe she lied on Kandi, because Kandi did a whole tour on something she claimed she was so hurt from. Well, as people keep saying, Audrey, they say that Kandi wasn't hurt about the SEX, but that's not what she said way back then. But now it's a new story, and they saying that Kandi wasn't hurt by that. She didn't care about that. But Kandi just recently is coming out saying, yeah, I get down with people that I know, me and my husband, i.e. Portia, Shamir, they kissing and shit, and, maybe went a little further than that, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I believe. And I don't believe that when Phaedra and them say that she was messing with Kandi. I kind of believe that maybe something did happen, and maybe she don't want her husband to know that. Africans don't like all that. With good right, I mean, they don't. African men don't like that. So maybe she don't want Gerald to know that. They hold you at a high standard. I hate to say that, but it's true. They hold women at a high standard, and they don't want no woman that been down there eating the box or letting another woman eat her box. Okay? You said Portia came on last night and said Faye did tell her that lie. But Phaedra knows she told her that lie. So why Phaedra would get up there and say she didn't is beyond me. Anyway. I believe that Charles was Phaedra's Mr. Chocolate, and that's why Angela is after her. Oh, no. I thought Mr. Chocolate was Jamal Bryant. That wasn't true? Somebody said it was Jamal Bryant. That's what they told me. And I don't think she really would mess with Charles, because Sheree messed with him. I don't think she would do that. I mean, I hope they don't be down there swapping men around. Not the housewives. She whiz. I know them housewives of Orange County do it, but I hope they ain't doing it over there at Atlanta. Shit. I mean, jeez. Get something better to do with your time. Get something better to do with your time. Yeah, you mean Jamal, right, Kim? Yeah, that's what I heard. Mr. Chocolate was Jamal, baby, and I heard Jamal. Let me leave that preacher man alone down there with his wife. I like his wife. I'm not even going to speak on what the people say about Jamal. I'm not going to speak on your husband, Dr. Curry. I'm a Miss Carrie, baby. Miss Carrie, baby, girl. Yeah. That's what they say. I see why you look at your pastor like that, Miss Carrie. The word on the curb, girl. I see why you look at him like that. Girl. I like Jamal Bryant, though. I love his wife. She's beautiful. But yeah, girl, that's what I heard. Mr. Chocolate was Jamal Bryant, girl. Yeah. Y'all know he was messing with what you call him, too. Sorry, Miss Curry. It just came up. Girl, I still love you, though, girl. Y'all know he was messing with Malaysia Pargo, too, allegedly. Yeah, that's what they say. Okay? So Jamal got a type. He like big butts and he cannot lie. Every woman he messed with got a big old butt. I ain't seen Jamal mess with a woman yet. Ain't got no ass. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all did, let me know where she at. Jamal got a tight, big booty. All of them got big booties. Giselle, all them baby mamas he got. Malaysia, Phaedra, Miss Carrie, baby, the wife. Hey, shoot. She got booty for days, okay? Jamal got himself a tight. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I believe old Phaedra, y'all. I believe that Phaedra don't know nothing about what them people was talking about on that show when they came at her telling her that she did it. I don't believe it. Sorry, I don't believe it. I believe Angela is a very, very big disappointment because Angela did not need to do that. That's the saddest part of this whole story. Angela did not need to do that. She did not. She did not. She did not need to do that because Angela was the favorite out of all the newbies. We all loved Angela. She did not have to do that. Maybe she didn't know if she was coming back. Maybe she wanted to secure her spot. I don't know. Maybe she wanted to have a reason to go at Phaedra next season. This is the finale. You know what I'm saying? She could have been trying to grab her spot. You know, Drew is her friend on the show, and I mean that. They kind of close. Maybe Drew told her, you're going to have to do something dramatic because, you know, to stay next season. You know, she did her divorce, like Ralph said, because y'all remember when Drew first came out and said she was getting a divorce, Kandi Burris was the first one to come out and say, what the fuck is going on here? Because none of this shit was even relevantly talked about when we was filming. Her and Ralph were fine. Everything was good. And now all of a sudden they getting a divorce when it's time to get them pickup letters. And that's what Kandi said. Now Ralph then came out now and he's saying that he was playing a role. He was playing a role. He was supposed to do all of this for Drew to have a storyline. And he said now it's going too far. Now that's what Ralph said. He had the text messages. He had the text messages to back him up. So I'm just saying, y'all, maybe she got bad advice from Drew, or I don't know why Angela did it. I'm just disappointed that she did it. I don't know. It makes me sad that somebody had so much potential and they could have just, I mean, Bravo may not care about it. So, you know, they might though. They might feel a way. They might feel a way that after they done bought Phaedra back and now you trying to sabotage her in the show, because basically it's saying that Bravo made a bad call in bringing this lady back. That's what you're saying, essentially. Bravo made a bad call in bringing this lady back, because when you sitting there and you when you sitting there and you doing stuff like that, that's what you're doing. You're saying Bravo bad and they bad too, right? They all have proven to be lies. I don't believe any of they lying asses. I know that's right, Jamie. Jamie says she don't believe not one of them. Yeah, I get that. I get that they all lie. They all lie. They don't tell the truth. All that good stuff. But, you know, the bottom line is with this lie, they could have potentially caused the lady to lose her job, and she just got her job back. So I feel like this is devastating as the lie that they told on Kandi, that she told on Kandi. So I'm gonna have to go with CDW and say, hey, this could be her karma. Hey, Miss Black Titanic, how you feeling? Grand Rising, right back at you. You all right? You all right? I got to get my gas because I wasn't disciplined enough yesterday to get it. I had a lot going on yesterday. I had a lot going on yesterday. Anyway, y'all, let me get my gas and stuff. And, I may be live this evening. I think I will be. At any rate, listen, make sure you following me on TikTok. If you're not already following me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. TikTok with your girl, same thing. So follow me over there. She'll start story time tomorrow. Yeah, I should start story time over there tomorrow. Listen, y'all know what to do. Continue to be blessed by being a blessing to somebody else. All right? Share your smile. That's freaking me out. Share your smile with somebody because you never know who might need it. And then treat people how you want to be treated. I mean, it's fair. And last but definitely not least, YOLO, baby. YOLO. Because you only live once. Live your life on your terms and not nobody else. Right? And with that said, y'all go. Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.